Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this week's vlog. Vlog number 12. Damn! This week had a few interesting things happen, but the first one happened to be a collaboration with another artist. So this collaboration took place at the Hanlon School of Music.
Abracadabra, abracadabra, and the magic show starts. It's like abracadabra, show stopping your heart. From the moment you pull in to the shows that you're doing, it's like abracadabra, and the magic show starts.
This had to be one of the coolest experiences ever. Me doing magic while Sai would actually create music around what I'm doing. And I can't really show you the finished project yet because, well, it's not really finished, but hopefully I can share a bit more about that later on. So now, I want to tell you a story about how I almost bombed at a gig I did on the weekend. I'm not going to share any of the footage from it because I want to be respectful to the client. It almost could have been a disaster. And not because of anyone's fault, just the miscommunication. So let me tell you a story. So normally at an event, people would hire a magician for one of two things. Number one is to do roving mingle magic. So this is when the magician walks amongst your guests and performs close-up magic for small groups at a time. Makes sense. The other reason is to do a stage show. So stage magic is when you're on stage or on a dance floor and the audience is seated and you perform for the entire audience at once. There's quite a big difference between the two because the setup is different, the fee is different, and the energy required and the skill set is also quite different. So I rock up to this event knowing that I'm booked to do roving magic. So I brought with me a very small amount of items. I bought some cards, some coins, and for the most part, I'm just going to improvise and borrow items from people and do mind reading. And when I walk into the event, I can see that everyone is seated. The whole room is seated and there's nothing else happening in the room. There's no other entertainment. There's nothing for them to want to get up from their seat to go to, like a photo booth. There's just a bit of music playing from a playlist in the speakers. So I'm about to start doing my roving magic and they proceed to turn the music off and they give me a headset mic, a microphone, so that everyone can hear me. And they say, look, because we don't want everyone to have to wait until they get to you, if you can just do a stage show for the 2 hours and just call spectators up on stage as you need them, that would be much better for us. And to which point I'm internally freaking out quite a bit because number one, I can't do a stage show for 2 hours, nor should someone have to watch a stage show for 2 hours. That's a long time. But the client is right that the room is set up for a stage show. It's just that that's not what they booked and that's not what I came prepared for. So after changing my underpants, I quickly went away and said, look, give me 5 minutes. Let's see if we can meet in the middle. Let me do 30 minutes of some kind of a stage show and then we can finish with roving afterwards. So I run to the bar and I borrow a few items. I borrow a wine bottle, I borrow a few other things, and somehow miraculously, the show goes on. I do a stage show and to the audience, it looks like I brought a stage show with me. We do this stage show, everyone's laughing, everyone's enjoying the magic, it's all working and it's great. And then afterwards, finally, people have had dessert and now they're standing up and they're all mingling in groups, which is what ideally you want for roving magic. And I could finish with that side of things. So at the end of the day, the client was happy, I was happy, but there was a moment there where I freaked out quite a bit because had I not been a stage performer as well, if I was just a roving performer and got put in that position, I'd be pretty scared. So I guess my advice for other magicians that are watching this is always make sure you get to speak to the client that's booking you directly and that you can be very clear on what their event setup is like and what you're providing, what that is. So exactly what roving magic is and exactly what stage magic is. And that way you won't get caught out. If you are a stage performer, then as well as doing that, I would say also make sure you have something ready to go that you can perform on stage should that positioning happen again. And the last thing is I have a new show coming up. I have a show that I just released today. You can see it on Instagram and Facebook, but I'll put it here as well. And the show's happening at the Brisbane Casino in my hometown. It's going to be a parlor show style, very intimate. The Brisbane Casino is decorated in a very old school colonial way. So the room that I'm having the show in just looks beautiful for the kind of elegant magic that I want to bring to it. If you are in Brisbane, I would love for you to join me. I understand on YouTube, this means everyone is, from all around the world, but just wanted to let you know what I'm up to anyway. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this week. Please drop me a comment below, subscribe if you like, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good one.